All right. I'm going to call this the Eastern Conference Finals because it's two East teams battling it out to get to the Stanley Cup. And it's a rematch of last year's Eastern Conference Finals, the New York Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And I am rooting for the Tampa Bay Lightning, so I'll just say that right now, because the New York Islanders have just beat out my Bruins, and I'm a little salty about that. Now, of course, Tampa Bay Lightning beat out my Bruins last year, but, I mean, that was last year. The New York Islanders just beat the Bruins, on Wednesday. Yesterday. What day is it? It's Thursday, right? Yeah, yesterday. Sorry. So, when you get on summer vacation, the days get a little bit, what day is it? Like that. Like, they don't really matter as much anymore. Anyway, yeah. So, the Tampa Bay Lightning and New York Islanders, I think this is going to be a hard-fought series. And I think that both teams have their work cut out for them. And I think both of these teams are really, really good teams. And they both want to win. Tampa Bay Lightning want to get back to the Stanley Cup Final, and the New York Islanders want to get to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time. I don't think they've been in the final since 1984, when they lost to the Oilers. And nobody from that team is on this team now. So nobody on the New York Islanders has won a Stanley Cup with the New York Islanders. Or even been to the Stanley Cup Final with the New York Islanders. The Tampa Bay Lightning, excellent team. Defending Stanley Cup champions. They're going to be really hard to beat. Over the last 30 years, of course, New York Islanders, they beat Pittsburgh. And then they lost to Carolina in 2019. In 2020, they ended up making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And then now in 2021, they're in the Eastern Conference Finals again. Tampa Bay Lightning 2019, they got swept by the Columbus Blue Jackets. That was a fun series. 2020, they won the Stanley Cup. And then 2021, they ended up making it to the Eastern Conference Finals again. That's what they're doing right now. Ended up. Stupid. They are in the conference finals again. And they play, I'm gonna say it's Thursday, so Sunday, I think. I think they get a 2-day break. And then they'll play. Yeah, that's my final answer, by the way. Sunday is when they play. But anyway, yeah. New York Islanders, they have played Pittsburgh and Boston, which neither of those teams I don't think are as good as Tampa. So they have not played a team like Tampa this playoffs. Tampa has played Florida and Carolina. Neither of those teams I don't think are like the Islanders. So I don't think Tampa has quite played a team like the Islanders yet in the playoffs this year. Tampa's got outstanding goaltending from Vasilevsky. And New York Islanders have excellent goaltending from Varlamov, I think his name is. Some of those names, man. Some of the names in hockey are really hard to pronounce. I remember when I was first learning, names. Evgeny Malkin was one of those names that I couldn't pronounce. I was like, Evgeny, and one day my dad was like, Evgeny, and I was like, oh, okay, Evgeny Malkin. And now I know how to pronounce Evgeny Malkin's name. But anyway, I think that it's going to take a lot of work from both of these teams. And I think it will take 7 games. I really do think this one will take 7 games. Now, who do I think will win? I think the Tampa Bay Lightning will go back to the Stanley Cup Final this year. And I think I said at the beginning of this video that I think they're going to end up winning it all. But I may have said that in a different video. Anyway, yeah, I think the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to end up winning it all, but let's not get ahead of ourselves now. yeah. Um, Tampa Bay Lightning, I think, just beat the Islanders in, like, by not much. Like, I don't think they'll end up winning a game 7 by much. Like, I think they'll end up doing it in probably, like, overtime. Like, it will be a series that can go to anyone. Um, so I think this is going to be, series that doesn't really interest me, but it's probably going to be a good series. It's probably going to be a very action-packed, hard-fought series by both teams. So, yeah, anyway, one of these teams, though, will go to the Stanley Cup final. So, one of these teams has to go to the Stanley Cup final. So, yeah. Anyway, bye, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe.